Today we're playing Eschatown by Jay Hawking. Name your character. I'll be Rudy. Would you like to read the game's intro? I'll take the quick version. You're a cyborg working for a technocratic faction. I don't know what that word means. Scouring the post-apocalyptic ruins for useful supplies and ultimately a lost research facility. Go get him, Tiger. Okay. Where am I? I guess I can go anywhere. My name's Rudy. I've got 50 health. I've got these stats. I have a baton and some bandages, and that's it. Can I craft? I need some things that I don't have. Okay. What can I equip? I want to equip the baton. Okay. So this has 3 strange skulls. 1 skull. Okay. I guess I'll go the low danger. Let's do Glendale. Glendale was the original home of the faculty before the end of the world forced them to seek refuge outside the city. In the center of this district is the campus itself, a legendary place of academic advancement. According to the histories of the old provost, saw doom coming from the heavens and, unable to convince the city of the threat, moved the faculty to the retreat in the mountains to wait out the worst of the madness the collapse brought. Someday the faculty, that's right, the faculty, will come down from the mountains to reclaim first the campus, then Glendale, then the city itself. Today's not that day, but your mission will make it all possible. A cautionary note indicates that the city's zoo was also in this area, and that it's likely that the beasts it once held, once free, bred and moved into regions abandoned by humanity and mutant kind alike. Did it ever say what the calamity was? If I click on it, is it just going to say the same thing? Oh no, it's not. You come upon a small group of large, furry mammals, maybe 3 feet tall, squatting back on their haunches, black fur masks over their otherwise pale faces. Can I analyze them? Your cyber eyes scan the creatures from their fur masks to their dexterous hands. Procyon gillis, known to the uneducated ruin dwellers as Raxon. A mutation of the common Mississippi Delta raccoon, half again as large, with opposable thumbs and increased intellect. Just how intelligent is a matter of faculty debate, but the general consensus is somewhere between a smart dog and a chimpanzee. Threat level minor. Recommendation: notify capture team of colony location. Okay. Then I will avoid them. You slip away, not interested in the large raccoons. Can I explore again? Up ahead, you catch sight of a group of medium-sized dogs scrounging through the trash. They're underweight, their hides are patchy, and they have a feral look about them. Analyze. Canis familiaris, domesticated dogs of unknown breed, mongrels. Behavior and appearance indicates a high probability of feral nature. While domesticated, they are not tame or socialized to serve humanity. I guess I'll run then. The dogs might be in poor shape, but they outnumber you 4-1. You head in a different direction. Let's check out Newcastle. You find yourself in one of the sparser areas of the city, with large, dilapidated homes spread among rolling hills. According to the faculty records, the Newcastle district was once the vanguard of suburban sprawl, subdivisions of prefab homes dotted with the larger gated enclaves of the wealthy. Beyond them is farmland, both the large corporate factory farms and what smaller family farms yet manage to scrape by at the end. Records also indicate that the ruins of a Newcastle Technical Institute, Wizards Funland, and Lakeside Mall are to be somewhere out here, wherever those are. Let's check it out. You come across the remains of a gas station. The signage is withered and faded, the paint is peeling, and the windows are cracked. But the place otherwise looks like it's in fairly good condition, though of course the pumps are long dry. Let's explore. Aside from some water damage and peeling paint, the station's interior is in pretty good condition. The place looks picked clean, but you manage to find some 12-gauge shell casings that had been buried. Okay, I don't have a gun, but maybe they'll come in handy in the future. You hear soft movement, and peering over a ruined section of brick, see a small group of men wearing scraps of leather, carrying spears and hatchets made of scrap metal. You catch sight of a red handprint, paint or blood, on the side of their faces. Hmm. I'll let them go. You remain unseen and still until they left the area. You spot three robed figures moving through the ruins. Analyze. Alkalites of the New Blood, a religious cult sprung up since the collapse, big into bloodletting as a ritual sacrifice. Rumors imply that not all donations are voluntary. Nominally on neutral terms with the faculty, though their provost neither likes their superstition nor trusts their intentions. Let's talk to them. You step out and greet the row of figures. One step forward, pushing his hood back. Well met, traveler. Have you heard of the word of the new blood? No. A grin spreads slowly across his face. The world we live in, harsh as it is, unfair as it is, brutal as it can be, is a gift from the divine, an exalted test of worthiness where once billions lived, only 10,000s remain, the chosen. The second robed figure pulls back her hood, revealing a scarred face with one milky, unseeing eye. Your cybernetic eyes pick out the detail that she wears bladed metal caps on her fingertips. All of us alive in these days were chosen by God, and within us flows that grace, the crimson bliss, the divine blood. The third figure, younger than the other two, pulls back his hood. Yet mankind retains free will. We can reject this gift, the gift of survival, and return to our profane ways, or we can embrace it and live the life of the new blood. Um, I'm gonna make an excuse to leave. Would you look at the time? The first figure continues. The Church of the New Blood is nothing more than those who have woken to the Gnostic truth and chosen to live together in sacred harmony. You are welcome, as all are, to seek out our temple and join us, but we recognize that not all are ready to reject the temptations of this earthly life. However, we accept donations. You can freely give us of yourself, that your essence might mingle with our divinity, while your profane shell continues its journey in this world of sin. The second figure removes a gilded wooden case from within her robes. She opens it, revealing a set of syringes. Would you like to make a donation to the Church of New Blood? We have sugar cookies. I will politely decline. No, I'm using my blood. The smile doesn't leave the robe's figured face. So it goes. Should you change your mind, visit our temple downtown. I thought I was a robot. Do I have blood? Let's go to somewhere more challenging. Uh, Romero Village. I'm going to take a drink of water before I read. According to faculty records, Romero Village was a working-class region home to a number of ethnic and multi-ethnic enclaves. The majority of the city's labor force lived in a relatively segregated neighborhoods that tended to blend together only where they came together. Oh, it's Romeo Village. Also hosts the Golden Horseshoe Casino and Racetrack, and Peaceful Bliss Cemetery. Nowadays, no, now it says Romero. That must have been a typo. Romero Village is inhabited by the Ob- Obligate, a degenerate cannibal clan who preys upon the unwary. You are very wary. Up ahead, you spot a small group of scavvers picking their way through the ruins. Let's talk. You reveal yourself, heading towards the scraggly survivors. Upon seeing you, one grins, revealing teeth honed into razor sharpness. Meat. The cannibals attack. All right, our first fight. Um, We are greatly outnumbered. Let's attack. This one. Oh, okay, that's good. This one. Man, that was a lot of health. I got a blade, dynamite, and charcoal. Okay. Can I craft anything? No, not really. Okay. Let's check out somewhere more dangerous. The Westings? Westings is the city's waterfront district, once home to trendy tourist hotspots, still hosting the docks and shipyards, along which a number of decaying freighters still sit rusting away. Persistent rumor has it that the district is home to a secret cabal of aquatic mutants prone to kidnapping air breathers to use as slaves, food, or breeding, depending on what the rumor monger is most afraid of. The faculty maintains that no proof of these creatures exist. Shadows flit overhead, accompanied by blood splatter from a great height. Looking up, you see a flock of birds circling. Analyze. Your cybernetic eyes zoom in on the birds, taking in the black bodies, the needle-sharp beaks stained with blood. There are 6 of them. Corvid sanguis, known as blood claws. Mutant crows evolved piercing proboscis-like beaks to subsist on blood, with a preference for human prey. A single blood claw is no threat, but they never travel alone. Threat level beta. So let's hide. You take shelter under a decaying eave until the flock loses interest and seek prey elsewhere. Hearing clumsy footsteps, you look down an alleyway and see a group stumbling towards you. Their eyes are wide and glassy, and their skin, hair, and clothing seems to be covered in some kind of purple-green growth. Let's analyze. Homo cordyceps unilateralis, a post-collapse fungal mutation identified by the faculty as a parasitic and capable of reducing humans to shambling drones. Qu- I can't say that word. Coaquily, dang it, referred to as fungoids, colloquially. They're highly contagious, though incompatible with your cybernetically enhanced system. Instead, the sticky fungal clouds will cause widespread electrical damage. Um, Terminate on sight. Let's do it. You attack the fungoids, mindful of the dangerous cloud spores they emit. Oh man. Let's go turbo and attack this guy. Oh, I missed. I really need to get a shotgun so I can use my shotgun shells. Oh no, am I gonna die? No! Antiseptic. Um, cool. Well, I think I'll probably call it here. It's interesting. I like it. The writing is really good, which is, the backbone of it. So that's good. There is one thing I would say, which is this text can be a little hard to read. Like, for example, T's and R's are hard to spot out. If someone has dyslexia or trouble reading, that might be a challenge for them. So you might want to have some kind of optional text that's a bit easier to read. Um, I I like how snappy the combat is, and I like the idea of like scavenging for supplies. Um, my only complaints are um, I don't seem to have an overarching goal. I don't know what I'm doing other than just having little encounters here and there. It'd be nice if there was an overall goal that I was working towards, and that was clear to me. The other thing that would be cool is if this is just a thought. Instead of like doing an area and then coming back to this home screen, if you like you did the area, and then every time you did it again, you got a little deeper into the area, and going deeper into the area would give you better equipment. But if you chose to abandon the area, then you'd have to start all over, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like a push your luck aspect of like balancing your supplies versus the chance to get better rewards as you go deeper and deeper into each place. Just a thought. It might add another little layer of strategy on top of this. But overall, it's pretty fun. I don't mind games that make you read, and especially when the writing is good, which yours is. So yeah, I think you did a good job, and I look forward to seeing how this improves.